Perak HaShutfin Daf Tes, sponsored the Refuah Shalema for Moshe Yehuda ben Rachel Miriam. The Gemara begins with two laws pertaining to the use of charity funds and the manner of collection. Number one, RABBIS sat on mats in the Beis HaKnesses purchased with charity funds only after hearing the distribution of charity funds are the discretion of the Gaboim. Number two, Rabbi used one pushka for the local poor and those coming from outside the city. He stipulated to distribute to all needy applicants from one fund. Rav Ashi did not even stipulate. Those that donated to his fund relied on his discretion. In Mishnaic times, butchers established a union. They contracted that each butcher had his day to slaughter and sell. Any butcher slaughtering not on his day was fined by tearing its hide. Such a case was brought to Rava. He decided the union must reimburse the butcher for the damaged hide. Although the Gemara brought a brisa previously that community officials had the right to impose fines, this was only where there was no Adam Gadol to decide. The next discussion concerns overseeing distribution of Gabay Tzedakah and Gizbarim of Bedek Habayis. The Gemara brings a verse from Malachim that concludes, Ki be'emuna heim osim, indicating their distribution does not require overseeing. However, Rabbi Elazar advised the money should be counted and bounded before being transferred to those overseeing and spending. The Gemara brings a machlokas which request for charity must be reviewed before distribution. Rav Huna holds the Gabayim review a request for food, not for clothing. The poor person would not embarrass himself appearing in rags unless he was truly in need. Rav Yehuda holds the Gabayim review a request for clothing, not for food. The poor person who is hungry is suffering. The Gemara now discusses how much food and lodging the Gabayim provide a poor person. A loaf of wheat bread, enough for 2 meals. It is the volume of 6 eggs. For Shabbos, he is entitled to an extra meal. For lodging, he is entitled to a bed and a pillow. The amount of food allocated differs for different poor people. A poor person who is healthy enough and not embarrassed to knock on doors is allocated only a symbolic amount to indicate to the townspeople that he is in fact needy. Rav Asi determined the minimum yearly charitable contribution is 1/3 of a shekel, the amount contributed to Bedek Habayis, and not the Machsis HaShekel contributed for the purchase of Karbanos. Rav Asi proves from a verse that giving charity is equal to all mitzvahs. In reference to charity, the verse states that Madnu Aleinu mitzvahs. The plural use of the word mitzvahs referring to charity equates it to the fulfillment of all mitzvahs. Other mitzvahs, each performance is another mitzvah, but charity accumulates. Many small contributions are considered as a large contribution. This is the benefit for one contributing personally. One who causes another to contribute, his reward is even greater. The Gemara adds that one who does not contribute will not ultimately benefit personally. The government will confiscate his money. The Gemara brings a machlokas concerning the spiritual impact of an anonymous charitable gift. Rabbi Elazar holds it can overcome Hashem's anger and wrath. Rabbi Yitzchak holds only his anger, but not the additional wrath. Rabbi Yitzchak holds that one who contributes even a small amount of money to a poor person is blessed with 6 blessings. One who encourages him receives an additional 5 blessings. If you're enjoying Daf 5, please click on the link below, subscribe, and become a sponsor. Help others also who would like to benefit from Daf 5 to do so.